Hi guys, welcome back to the Spanish Homestead. So, a little bit of a different video for you. Normally you see me planting out, no kids playing, but last week I had a really bad week. So I was talking to Katie, and Katie turned around and says, do a video on it. No, show everyone that it's not all pretty flowers, nice gardens, sunny mountain views. No, show people, tell people that it is hard work. And like myself last week, I could have quite happily packed up and walked out the gate. Anyway, let's get into the video, guys. So guys, number one struggle has definitely got to be power. So we're on solar here, and last week we had 3 or 4 days of rain and we had no power. So luckily enough, a friend of ours lent us a generator. But yeah, it's got to be the number one struggle on the homestead is power, because you get that used to having electricity that when you go on solar, we've been on solar a few years now, but even still you have to watch what you do. You can't use washing machines, you can't use toasters, no stuff like that. It just drains your batteries. So, and then when you get 3 or 4 days of rain like we did last week, no, we just don't have any power. Now we have got an engineer coming out because we don't actually think it's set up properly, but he was supposed to be here at 3 o'clock 2 days ago. So good old Spain. No, mañana. Hopefully, you never know, he might turn up today. Number two, and this is one of my biggest struggles, is money. Now money is something you need, but if you're going to live off grid and do off grid farming and do it as your career, don't expect to be a millionaire. Especially if you're going to do farming the way we do. We use no pesticides, nothing like that, so you can guarantee that something will eat your crops. And yeah, you do it for the lifestyle, you don't do it for the money. Like I say, something will eat your crops, which takes me on to number three. Number three on the struggles of off-grid farming: rabbits. Rabbits have got to be the biggest pain in the backside going. We planted all this up about 2 weeks ago. It rained, watered it in all really nicely. Come over today, as you can see, most of it's gone. So yeah, that's number three. Now I will find a way of keeping these rabbits out of here, which doesn't consist of me getting a gun and eating them. Number four, water. Here in Spain we either have a lot of it or none at all, and it is as simple as that. So right now we've had loads of rain, so there's no water running through the irrigation, so all our bowsers are empty. In the summer there's very little water running through the irrigation. So yeah, definitely one of the struggles of off-grid living is storing water. When you can store it, because especially out here in Spain, it's very far-fetched. So number five, which is probably the worst one, it can be a really lonely lifestyle. Katie and the kids, they leave the house in the morning at 8:30. Katie don't get home till 7 o'clock at night. No, I'm here for a good 8-9 hours a day on my own. Likelihood of me seeing people, I can go days without seeing anybody. So yeah, it can get a very lonely lifestyle, which then in turn can affect your motivation sometimes, especially when you have weeks like last week where it's raining for days on end, you've got no power, your car's broken down, and you're here on your own. and you just sit pondering, thinking about it. So yeah, it's a lonely lifestyle, but on the other hand, you meet some fantastic people. You do meet some fantastic people. Problem is they're far-fetched. So a lot of people that we've met live quite a distance away, not just round the corner. You can't just nip in and say hi. So yeah, that's number 5, guys. So guys, I hope you liked the video. Obviously these are just my 5 struggles. I could run off my tongue about 20 more, if not even more. But these are probably the most common ones. So I hope I got the point across that it's not an easy life. But on the other hand, no, the good days do outweigh the bad days, especially when you're living in a climate like we are, where it's sunny most of the year. That no, you don't get that seasonal depression as much. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the fact I'm locked up at night. I'm out here at night, but this time of year now it's wet, it's cold. But yeah, the good days do outweigh the bad days. When you see the kids playing, being kids, Sebastian just helping himself to the veg, running around chasing the chickens, that makes it all worth it. And that is the reason I didn't walk out the gate last week. Catch you on the next one, guys.